This is a task I gotta do, but I don't wanna do. Guys, this is as real as it gets. So it's closing day and I'm looking like this. I know that might sound weird to you. That would have sounded really weird to me when I was a new agent. Not just leads, but the best leads in the whole world. And I've tried so many different lead sources in this real estate industry. The best leads ever that you want to work with come through. This is my $30 Best Buy mic. It's my very professional, fancy camera holder. I just sent her our amazing lender partner's contact information. It's about 6 o'clock at night. I'm heading out to go to a final walkthrough for some first-time buyer clients. I'm very intentional to not get distracted because I have such a small time chunk to work. I'm using every single second of it for something dollar producing, and that's not dollar producing. Good morning. Today I'm taking you guys with me on my week in the life of a real estate agent, just to show an example of a week in the life of a top producing real estate agent who definitely doesn't work a normal schedule. We just woke up. We have some hard-boiled eggs going.
Also, we have some mango.
Today is one of my 2 main work days, but even we were showing them your spoon. Even on those 2 main work days, I still like to have slow mornings. I don't book appointments in the mornings unless it's a closing. Next week I have a closing that happens super early in the morning because in order to fund in time, we have to sign first thing in the morning. So I'll be there right at 8 in the morning. Either if the inspector has to be there first thing in the morning, I have to let an inspector in, or closing has to happen first thing in the morning. Those are really the only times that I ever book things early in the morning. Otherwise, we enjoy our slow mornings together.
We're going to walk together at the grocery store.
If you've been watching my videos lately, you know we just got back from living in Mexico for the last 3 months or so. One of the things that I've been missing the most, as you can see, I'm white, my tan is gone, it's so sad. But one of the things that I miss the most about living there is the fact that we walked everywhere, like miles every day. If we wanted to go out to dinner, the restaurant would be sometimes 45 minutes or an hour walk one way and then an hour walk the other way, and it wasn't a burden. We genuinely loved it, and my body and just every part of me misses that so much. So as you can see, it is not sunny here where we live. It is very rainy, but that's something I'm really trying to challenge myself to do, is just get outside and go on long walks again every day, because that's something I did there that just made me so happy and I felt so good. So even if it's raining, we've never walked to this grocery store before, but I think it's probably gonna be about a 45-minute walk there, then 45-minute walk back. So she'll be in her stroller. She's gonna eat her eggs while she's in the stroller, and then I'm gonna bring her this. It's very well loved, but she likes to listen to it in the stroller. A notebook to draw on. That's what we're doing right now. Again, this is gonna be like a whole week in the life of a realtor, typical week, what a typical week looks like, because I know that my days are definitely not normal compared to a lot of other real estate agents. And I talk to agents all the time, or people who are in the process of getting their license all the time. Because of the brokerage I'm with, Real Broker, agents are always asking about balancing working in real estate with being a mom, and how realistic actually is it. And I think it's actually very realistic, and I am just so in love with this phase of life that we're in, and how it's full, but it's also very intentional, because it has to be very intentional in order to be as slow as I want while being as full as I want, if that makes sense. So it's definitely slow but also full, and we've been really busy with a lot of deals, and it's been going really good, and I just love it so much. I'm making a hot cocoa for Astrid to take to go on our walk so she can drink it in the stroller. 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, a big scoop of gelatin for protein, but then it also makes it really frothy and like foamy. 1/4 cup coconut milk. This is half cup, but I do 2 of these. So 1 cup of boiling hot water, a dash of sea salt, and I actually put more than a dash because I like a lot of sea salt. And then I'm using this Truvia to sweeten it, but if you're gonna try this, go get dates and put 4 or 5 dates in it to sweeten it, and that tastes so much better. Like, it's still good with the stevia, I'm just out of dates right now.
That's me. We're doing a vlog. This is my breakfast.
Look at those windows. because I work with so many out-of-state clients, people relocating to my area from all over, one of the things that I hear people say they're moving to this area for, because I hear so many, so many different reasons as a relocation realtor, and one of the random reasons is this, that what you're looking at. I've literally had clients tell me, actually a good handful of times now, that they want to move to this area because of all the trees. They want a neighborhood with beautiful mature trees like this, and that is honestly really easy to find here. I'm opening up the blinds, letting some light in the house. My mom just came to pick up Astrid and brought me a beautiful coffee here. She picked up Astrid and is gonna take her for a few hours while I get some work done. So now is the beginning of my work day. What we're gonna be working on today, if you can see my little setup here right now, what we're gonna be working on is something that feels very much like a waste of time to me. It's very tedious. I've outsourced it before, but right now I'm doing it myself. It's because of how long my videos are, difficult to outsource, I will say, and have it done the way I want. So I'm working on that, but so right now I'm still doing this myself. It feels like a waste of time. It doesn't feel dollar producing, and it's hard for me to get myself to sit down and do it, but I gotta do it because I have to remind myself it is dollar producing, and that is video editing. I'm editing videos today. So what I've been doing, my system for that, let me set you guys down. We're vlogging on my iPhone today. I like to keep it real unprofessional. I don't use my professional camera anymore. I'm not using any audio or obviously lighting today. Like, this is just real, raw, day in the life, guys. This is as real as it gets. So let me just set you guys down right here. See, like, it's even cutting my head off. That's how real we are right now. This is a task I gotta do, but I don't wanna do. It's one of those things, you know what I mean? Once I get into the flow, it's not so bad. But I have to remind myself, as I'm reminding you right now, if you're also a realtor and you want to utilize video marketing, although it feels like a big waste of time, and you get to the end of the day and you're like, I didn't do anything dollar producing. I was editing videos. Guys, it is dollar producing. I have a closing happening today that came from these videos right here. I just have to keep reminding myself, like, leads, not just leads, but the best leads in the whole world. And I've tried so many different lead sources in this real estate industry. The best leads ever that you want to work with come through video marketing. So although it feels like a waste of time, it's not. And I'm not attending my closing today. As you can see, I literally look like a bum, but I'm not attending my closing today. I actually very rarely attend closings these days. I have one I'm attending next week that is for some buyer clients. They did come from YouTube, but they are not moving from out of state, if that makes sense. They're just some cool first-time buyers that found me on YouTube, but they already live in Salem, if that makes sense. So I've met them in person and they're gonna be here for closing. However, I usually don't go to my closings, like, more often than not nowadays, because my clients aren't even here for the closings. My clients, we arrange it so that they do all their signing at a title company near them where they're at, because more often than not, since I'm working with so many out-of-state relocation clients, my clients usually aren't even here in town yet until closing. I know that might sound weird to you. That would have sounded really weird to me when I was a new agent, because I did not run my business that way for so long. But I don't usually go to closings. That's why it's closing day and I'm looking like this. But like I said, we have to write an offer up, but I'm not writing the offer yet because I'm waiting to hear back from the buyers on what exactly they're wanting to offer. So once they get back to me, we can get started on that. That's obviously more important than video editing. That's something that I would prioritize first. I would add that to my schedule before the video editing if I had the information, but I don't. So we're gonna hold off on that. That's my alarm for my sweet potato. So we're gonna go grab that before we actually start editing, and we'll eat it while we edit. But guys, I wanted to share something with you real quick first. I just wanted to let you guys know, if you are somebody who is wanting to utilize video marketing for your real estate business like I do, and get so many amazing leads through a YouTube channel, or honestly any other kind of video or social media marketing like we do, and see these amazing results. Okay, I was just listening to, before I sat down while I was kind of like in between things, getting ready to sit down and film and edit my videos. I was catching up on a mastermind that is done through my brokerage, Real Broker. The reason I wanted to share this is because I know a good handful of you guys are with Real Broker, but a lot of you guys that watch my videos are not with Real Broker. And if that's the case, you are still able to tune into the trainings at Real Broker. You can't listen back to the ones that previously happened, if that makes sense, but you can tune in live if you want to tune in live to these masterminds. These masterminds are being taught by the top agents in the country who are using video marketing and social media marketing in general at the highest levels in the industry. They're literally sharing their secrets of what exactly is working for them and getting them the results that they're having. And you don't even have to be with Real Broker to be able to take advantage of this. So if you want, I'd love to send you the link to some of these trainings if you want to check them out and see if there's one that you might want to hop on this week or next week or join. Let me know. I'd love to send you the link to that. Also, quick shameless plug while I'm talking to you about emailing me. I have an email list that goes out once a month, basically just sharing what's working for me in my real estate business and a little bit of hopefully encouragement for other real estate agents. So if you're a real estate agent and you'd like to receive my once a month little realtor encouragement email, next month at the time of filming this at least, our email is going to be sharing a really awesome script, an email script actually, that has brought my husband and I a good handful of CMAs that we've been able to do recently, something that's really, really awesome to spend your time doing during the holiday season. Really awesome, easy way to touch your past clients and sphere. So if you would like to be part of my agent email list, I promise I won't bombard you. Shoot me an email with the words email list. I'll put my email address in the description below. So if you want either one of those, email list and or Real Broker, Real Academy, you want a link to join some masterminds and get some of the best training in the real estate industry for free, just shoot me an email. If you've watched this video this far and you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? I come on here consistently with new videos. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you want more vlogs, like day in the life real estate type vlogs, hit the thumbs up button. If you don't, hit the thumbs down button. And if you have a different type of video or like topic, I guess, that you want more videos on or have questions about, leave a comment below or shoot me an email again and I will get to it in the future. Yes, nice and tender. And of course, we have to add a ridiculous amount of butter. Okay, I finally finished my first video that I had to edit. This one was actually not for my channel that I get the relocation buyer clients from. It was from this channel right here. But it was about the brokerage that I'm with, Real Broker, because I do get a lot of questions about that brokerage. I do a lot of Zoom calls with agents who are thinking about joining that brokerage and want me to be their sponsor there, which is something I love and have so much fun doing. But I just did a video sitting down and talking and answering some of the questions I get over and over, which is fine. Like, I'm never ever annoyed answering the same questions over and over. I just figured it's something people keep asking the same things. Maybe I should do a video about it, kind of thing. That one took me forever because it was quite a long video of me sitting and talking for a very long time about this. So it took me forever to get through. This next one is going to be really short and sweet to edit, thankfully. It is for my relocation channel that brings me the clients, and it is talking about using a VA loan specifically in my area, like moving to my area and buying a house in my area with a VA loan, and just some things buyers need to be aware of ahead of time. So that's what I'm going to be doing, finishing these up. I like to, when I sit down and edit, fully execute if I can. I want to, sometimes I just sit down and like chip away and do what I can if I have a small time block to edit, but if I can, I like to fully execute. So I fully edit and complete the video. I have the thumbnail made on Fiverr. I get the video published to my laptop, and then I have it uploaded to YouTube and scheduled out. Like, I just want to complete it and do everything at once and then delete the video and never look at it again. That's how I do things. I'm right now only filming 1, sometimes 2 videos on both of these channels a week, because there was a time when I was trying to do so many and it just got really overwhelming, and I felt like the videos weren't really good anyway. And so now I really try to do 1 at a time. So whether I do 1 that week or even more than 1 that week, it will come down to when I finish them. For example, it is Tuesday, and I'm editing last week's videos for both of these channels. So I did not allow myself to make another video yet, film another video, or even think about what I'm gonna film yet and plan it. Because with my brain, I've just found this system works so much better for me, not getting burnt out or overwhelmed and staying consistent, because it's a lot when you're being this consistent and you're also running a business at the same time. Like, you're also working with clients, you're also doing closings. Like, there's a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? So because of this just helps my brain like make things really simple and easy and clear. I don't think about the next video until these ones are fully executed. So this one is going away, getting upload scheduled, deleted. The next one's going to be uploaded, scheduled, deleted. And then I will sit down and process and have some brainstorming time with myself and write the next script, or just outline or think of what topic I want to talk about next on each of those 2 channels. And then schedule the time to plan to film the video, if that makes sense. But I used to not do this. I used to just say these videos weren't, edited and uploaded yet. I would go ahead and just make another one and keep making another one, and it just gets overwhelming and complicated. So that's just what works for me. If you haven't seen this video, go watch it.
It's really not that sense that you get at most brokerages.
Lots of good information that you want to know about Real Broker. Even if you're not thinking about switching, it's a good video you're gonna want to go watch. I'm editing this video right now, and I think it's funny because in this video I mentioned how we have a good handful of buyers currently under contract right now at this price point with the VAs, whatever. Like, I was mentioning all these clients that we currently were working with, and it's true, we are working with them right now, that basically fit what we're talking about in the video. And I think it's funny because on one hand, when you're a realtor, a lot of the things that you post have to be social proof. For example, if I'm gonna I might post something on my Facebook, or I have in the past, and said something like, 1 out of 3 closings this week, and it's not every week I have 3 closings. That's not, what we're doing right now. But I've definitely made posts like that, or like, first closing today, or I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Things that could sound kind of braggy, or like, I have 5 buyers that fit this description under contract right now. Do you want to work with me too? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, just the way that we have to make posts on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever platforms you're using, there's one hand that in my mind, when I make those posts and say those things, I'm like, like, even on this YouTube channel, having to share, like, I'm a top producing real estate agent, blah, 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 and all these things. But I feel like kind of cringy, and I hate doing that because I feel like it's like I'm just bragging on myself. But at the same time, if you don't, people won't trust you or use you because they won't know that you do business. So it's like, where is the line there, I guess, is always what I'm trying to find, because I don't want to come across like I'm bragging, but you do need to have social proof. Like, you need to be pumping out those testimonials from your clients that, when they wrote you a good review, and like showing like, yeah, I just sold this house, or you know what I mean? Because if you don't, people won't work with you because they won't know you're doing business. Like, I've even had people during one of the busiest times of my entire real estate career, I took a break from social media, and the amount of people who told me, wow, like, you must not be selling houses right now, or your business must be down, or just made comments like that. And I'm like, well, actually, I'm selling so many houses and we're doing really, really well, but I just wasn't posting anything. So I feel like, I don't know, there's just this constant, like, I don't like doing it, but I almost feel like I have to, because then people don't want to work with you. They don't refer. I don't know. Does this make any sense to any of you? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, is anyone resonating with this? Because, like, I know for me, those are things that we constantly keep in the loop consistently, but I don't want to make it come across as like this braggy type thing. But we also do have to be sharing that, like, we are still producing, because even if we're not posting about it in this day and age, people assume that you're not selling, and then they don't send you referrals, and they don't think you sell real estate anymore, and they don't send you business, and agents don't send you referrals, and, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a crazy world we live in, is all I have to say.
Commonly asked questions about using a VA loan to buy a house in Oregon.
Just ignore how I look. I just finished editing the second video. I have about an hour until I need to leave to take my daughter, pick up my daughter, and then take her to dance, and that will conclude my work day. I have the dishwasher done here. I just wanted to share, though, an example of something I would or wouldn't do during my work time block because I like to stay super focused. So the dishwasher, for example, the dishwasher is completed. It is full of clean dishes. I could take this time and put it away, but something I'm really intentional about is while I have childcare for my daughter, which is my 2-day-a-week short time chunk that I have focused time to just get a bunch of work done, I do not do anything. Like, I'm very intentional about not doing anything that I could do with her. So yeah, it'd be nice to take advantage of, if there's like housework, let me get it done right now. But like, no, she can be with me when I unload the dishwasher. She's actually really good at unloading it, and she loves doing it with me. And I've like taught her how to do it with me, and she can actually do the whole thing by herself now. So it's crazy. But the moral of the story is, I'm very intentional to not get distracted because I have such a small time chunk to work. I'm using every single second of it for something dollar producing, and that's not dollar producing. I got hungry again, so we're heating up a frozen salmon burger. My work time is over. I did not finish everything that was on my list for today. Usually I do, but I didn't. So when that happens, I just roll it over to my next time block. None of it is urgent. I am still waiting to hear back from the buyer's lender on the offer. So I'll probably end up doing that tonight after I get home from taking my daughter to dance, which isn't really a big deal to me to do later. It's Thursday. We're on a run. It's raining.
I don't know, and that's what this could be.
Okay, today is Thursday. It is my next work day. I'm just making my tea and heating up my lunch because I have a few hour time block to get some uninterrupted work today. So I'm going to continue to take you guys with me on my week as a real estate agent. My husband just left on a listing appointment, and now I'm going to sit down. I have 2 videos to film. One is for this YouTube channel, and then the other one is for my YouTube channel that brings me my relocation buyer clients. So I have a little under an hour until my buyer consultation call that I have with a new relocation buyer that came from that YouTube channel, the second one that I'm making the video for today. So that means I'm going to be doing these videos in one take, which is what I try to do anyway. Like, I don't really have time to just keep, doing it over if I don't like how it started or whatever. Like, I have to just hit record, say what I need to say in the videos, and move on, because there's really no other way to make it work, to have time to do this while also running a business at the same time. But I have to fit this into my day because it is a really big part of my business. So each of these videos could easily end up being 20 plus minutes. So I need to sit down and just get it done, and then get right to my buyer consultation call, and then we will get on with the rest of our workday today. I wrote in the notes in my phone what I was going to talk about for each video, and then this is my script that I will just be reading off, or just kind of using as bullet points for my videos. This is where I'm setting my phone. This is my $30 Best Buy mic, my lip gloss, and this is my very professional, fancy camera holder. Again, I'm literally using my iPhone. Making videos off my iPhone brings me so many amazing clients on a consistent basis. If you're waiting until you have professional equipment, don't. Like, there's literally no excuse not to be creating content as a real estate agent. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I ended up only having time to film one video before my call. Now I'm gonna film the other one. I just got off my call as well with my new buyer client. They were so sweet. They're ready to go. First time buyers. And the cool thing is, I thought they were relocation buyers because they emailed me and they said they came from my YouTube channel, which my YouTube channel called Oregon Homes with Mariah Vetrus Crawford. If you want to go check it out to steal, rip off and duplicate, steal some ideas and apply them to your market, feel free. But I only ask if you're going to click on the videos, please don't click on them unless you watch the whole time, or at least leave it running the whole time, or skip to the end. Is that a thing? I don't know. Just so it doesn't hurt my watch time, because I am not trying to do that. But guys, I've been getting so many more buyers lately from that YouTube channel. It used to be like 100% relocation clients. I only got clients from moving to Oregon from out of state, which is amazing. And I'm really grateful for, and I love, like, those are the best clients. They're usually higher price point. They've raised my average price point so much, and they're great to work with. But lately, I've been getting a good handful of buyer clients from that channel that already live here in Salem, where I live, which is really cool. I don't know what's going on. It might just be because the type of videos I'm making, I'm doing a little more like specific how to buy a house in Salem, in the town I'm in, not just moving to Salem. So maybe that's why, but honestly, I'm here for it, and I love getting to work with these buyers in person. Now I am setting this buyer up on Property Watch. I just sent her our amazing lender partner's contact information. He always takes such a good job of our clients. Gonna get her all set up on my Property Watch, add her to Lofty, and put her on a buyer drip campaign. If you don't know what that is, or if you're like, what's Lofty, or if you need a good CRM system, go to my channel and find my video after watching this about Lofty. I have a couple videos about Lofty. Go watch them when you get the chance. Lofty is seriously life-changing. And then after that, I'm going to continue on and film my second video, the last one I'm doing today, which is for my channel that brings me the business, the one that she came from. We just had a situation with a buyer where we are writing an offer on a property that had a sale fail. So we are talking about sale fails from the perspective of a buyer as well as from a seller, what to expect and what all of that entails. And of course, when I title it, I'm gonna say something about sale fails like in Salem, Oregon, not just in general, because that's why the people are finding my YouTube channel, because I'm titling the videos right. I am on Lofty, and I am adding this buyer as a lead. New property alert. So now I'm just gonna fill out this information. Hey guys, it's the next day, and it's about 6 o'clock at night, and I'm printing off a handful of information to bring to my buyer's final walkthrough that I'm doing tomorrow. I'm printing off the buyer's repair addendum. I'm sitting in my office room on the floor. This is going to be the office. As you can see right now, this is just a room where there's a bunch of random stuff on the floor, and it's not really used right now. The only office-y thing about it is the fact that the printer's here. We have that to get set up for some storage. We still need to find a desk. So for now, it's just a room that has all this mess on the floor, and I just shut the door and don't look at it and come in here to occasionally do some work stuff, but don't really work from here yet.
Hi, I'm Astrid. Everybody.
We have a quick little brunch that we're gonna eat up and then get ready to go do our final walkthrough with our first-time buyer clients. Heading out to go to a quick final walkthrough for a couple of first-time buyer clients I'm working with right now. Oh my gosh, the sun is shining. It's still very cold out though, don't be fooled. I just texted my clients. What is that noise? Okay, I found it. We're turning this thing off. Okay, so I'm heading out to go to a final walkthrough for some first-time buyer clients of mine. I just texted them and asked for their coffee order. I'm gonna head to Starbucks, pick up my coffee and their coffee, meet them at the house with a coffee for the final walkthrough. The seller and the listing agent are meeting us there, and I have printed out here a good handful of papers. I have our sale agreement. I have like literally every information that the buyers can know, because I just want to be informed, and I hate it when a buyer asks me a question and I don't know the answer to it about the property they're buying. I just want to know everything I can. So that's what I'm doing. That's the only, like, because this is a average week in the life of a realtor, that's the only work thing I've done today. 1:30 p.m. right now, so I've had a really chill morning, and then after that we have dinner plans, my family and I do. So Yeah, anyways, that concludes this week in the life of a realtor.